1, 2. Listen up.
You are listening to Soothing Sounds of My Angry Boyfriend.
Fun with that sampler.
Well, as long as you got the air horns in there, that's all that matters.
I downloaded several and then I just stuck with the onboard one.
Honey, how are my levels?
Hold on. Let me check your levels. Are you peaking?
Am I peaking?
It's like we're doing ASMR. I'm breathing like Tony Soprano right now.
So this is our first podcast ever recorded.
Yeah, okay. This is 0001001 My Angry Boyfriend podcast. Mm-hmm. The levels aren't perfect, so you let us know if we're fucking it up. I know everyone's got a mouth and a complaint, so...
I don't think we should talk about the levels. Why don't you introduce ourselves first?
I don't know what my name is on the podcast yet. So
that's a problem.
Your name is... Go ahead. Who are you?
He's a regimental one-ton.
I am the regimental one-ton.
I'm Jesse.
And then everyone's like, what the fuck is that?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're going to kick off this podcast by doing a shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck, we're celebrating. Well, we've been celebrating. I think we're 2 bottles deep of that Avaleta goodness.
Yeah, that's good.
Is this straight vodka?
It's 1 bottle deep in Avaleta, by the way. Straight vodka.
Okay.
What are you, pussy?
So, I'm drinking with my vagina, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Now we're ready to go.
Woo! All right. I think the mics need to go up a
okay,
little
so what do we want to do, right, for this podcast? We need to explore this angry man, right?
Yeah, I'm about to get angry because I didn't put the timer on. So there's mistake number 1.
Okay. You never admit your mistakes. Lesson number 1.
Yeah, never. Okay, fuck you. We're already
you know
starting
what?
off with the wrong
I think it's funny because I think you were worried about me being nervous, or that I would, but I think you're the nervous one. I think you're nervous.
I don't get nervous.
You look nervous.
I don't get nervous.
He's nervous.
Yeah, why are you fucking it up like that for?
That's what I do.
Okay, not nervous. I haven't been nervous since my first variety show in high school, playing my cherry red guitar like a pussy hole.
What did you do?
I played my cherry red guitar.
Yeah, but what did you play?
I played Blur's Song 2.
Oh.
Woohoo! That shit.
That's great.
That's
a good one.
What the fuck else did we play? We did a 3-song set. I don't know. But I was nervous as fuck, and I was like, from that day forward...
Never again.
Never again shall I be nervous in battle.
You know what I did for my variety show?
Gymnastics.
I lip sync Adam Sandler's Red Hooded Sweatshirt, playing a plastic fake guitar.
Playing a plastic pantomime.
My mother was there. It was very funny. It was the hit of the show. And when I proposed it to my drama teacher, he was like, no fucking way. And then we performed it with him, and he was like, okay, yeah.
Kind of the best thing we did today.
kind of the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Kind of the best thing we ever did. Kind of the best thing we ever did.
Yeah. I think it's...
Oh, geez. Oh, you kill me. You really do.
Yeah, you kill me, babe. Yeah, really do.
I have so many samples. I just loaded up
Yeah, let's not
8.
go crazy with the samples, all right?
I just loaded up 8.
I know it's fun. I know you enjoy it, but I think it's
I go overboard on everything.
yeah. But you nerded out. You got all this equipment, this new equipment.
Well, I know what I'm doing. That was a fucking day. We showed up. We're the first customers. There's 9 motherfuckers at the cash. No one's helping us.
He actually down sold you instead of upsell. He's like, I don't think you need that. I think you need these little guys right here.
But I like the way it looks. I wanted like the original radio cradle.
Yeah, well, we're not
and
Joe
shit.
Rogan, so yeah, no.
No, but they had those mics. But I was like, fucking.
Start baby steps. Start small.
That's $2,000 worth of mics right there.
Yeah, and it's not even good for what we're doing. So whatever.
No, it's excellent for what we're doing. But listen to these AKG mics. We're doing ASMR.
These aren't AKGs.
Well, I got an AKG. Yeah, way to turn your fucking
Oh,
phone
sorry.
off during the first podcast.
I'm sorry. My father calls me every hour on the hour.
Well, yeah, shit. Fucking, oh my God. I'm already angry. So, yeah, my angry boyfriend. Why?
You're actually in a good mood, and I do prefer to do these podcasts when you're in a good mood. This is not about listening to Andrew rant or be obnoxious, which he can be at times. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to listen to you for an hour just be a shithead.
Yeah, nobody does.
So we do this when you're in a good mood, and we can laugh and make fun of you, and not, to a certain extent.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Sharp and witty over there. Fucking sharp and witty.
That's why I'm your partner, babe.
Yeah, don't be so catty.
Oh, there you go. Literally waiting the whole time.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Fucking, I went through like hours of Terminator samples. Hours.
What made you do a Terminator?
Well, we had the homie LP over, and he was like, "I'll help you." Hold on, fucking, is there no? Where's the PP one for the Terminator?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't load the.
Where's
good
the
one.
PP? What a question. Where's the PP one for the Terminator?
You know the fucking one where like
Yes.
boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Yeah, that's your cue, babe. You gotta do all that shit.
Okay, well, no, I loaded up 8. I'm sticking with them. I'm sticking with the fucking game plan, son.
Stick with it. I'm good either way.
God damn, I hope this is not gonna be a train wreck.
What? I believed you.
Yeah, it's number 1, so it's fucking. Okay.
Oh god.
So we need to let these motherfuckers know where to get a hold of us, because we want you to email in questions. We have a whole we have segments going on, so Jess is gonna let you know where to email and where to hit us up on Instagram. Go
Well,
ahead.
first of all, you can follow us at My Angry Boyfriend on Insta, and you can email us anything, any clips or any commentary, letters, some opinions. We would love that. Oh, Andrew would love that. He would fucking eat that shit up. At myangryboyfriendpodcast@gmail.com. And
Say
Twitter,
the email again, because like
myangryboyfriendpodcast@gmail.com. And
that was available.
and Twitter, I think, is for pussies, so we're not gonna fuck with that.
I don't twat.
We don't know.
I don't twat.
Get kicked
Is
off
it called
real quick.
twatting?
It's called tweeting.
Flapping your twats.
Yeah,
Twat
I think
flapping.
Andrew would get kicked off of Twitter
I already just did.
pretty damn quick.
That would be my first twat.
Yeah, so no Twitter for now. But definitely follow the Insta and email us.
Because it's chock full of shit
Yeah,
right now.
there's so much content on there right
You
now.
would not believe. Like,
Oh,
apart from the
overload.
avatar, all those white blocks of nothing.
Get ready to spend some serious time
You're
just
gonna
scrolling.
be scrolling. You're gonna need a cast for your fucking thumb.
We have to have your friend take some pictures. We need to do a little photo shoot.
Getting Dave to do stuff.
Don't.
Is
He just
difficult.
did stuff. He just did stuff for me.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Well,
He's your
you throw-
friend.
you
Dave's
throw it-
gonna listen to this.
I know. I love Dave, but you throw enough money at anybody, they'll get up. But he's doing us a nice favor.
Dave, that's your friend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I hooked it up. He's nice. He's a creative individual. He's good. He'll handle that.
he'll take pictures, I think.
Yeah, we'll let them know it's about your salon. You're a hairdresser by trade, and you're my tolerant girlfriend by night.
Yeah.
She puts on
Quite
her.
the workload, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I frankly don't know what's going on.
I'm a salon owner, honey. Now.
Yeah, a saloner.
A small business owner.
Yeah,
That's what I am.
you forced me to help your dad build it with you.
I didn't force you to do anything.
You
You
was
chose to
pleasant.
do it and then
Have you
complained
guys
about it
ever
every minute
heard
of
a
it.
65-year-old Italian man look for his pencil for 3 hours a day? I was like, he was looking for his pencil so often, I started to get fucking angry. I was like, Silvio, I'm gonna buy you a fucking tool belt. This guy's been doing construction for how long? For 50 years? No tool belt to be seen.
Yeah,
And I'm like, hey,
about 40
Sil,
years.
maybe you'll stop looking for that shit if you had a fucking tool belt.
He doesn't do tool belts. He doesn't work. He doesn't do all that work anymore.
Where's my pencil?
And then he screams at you when you can't find it. I had it. Where is it? It was right there. Find it.
I think he was impressed how quickly I built walls for him, but it was only because
It's
I
not-
wanted to get the fuck out of
No,
there.
it's not that. It's that you're so impatient. So you're trying to.
We're both impatient.
You're trying to speed up the process, and I think he liked that. I think he was like, okay, shit, I gotta fucking hurry up. This guy's not gonna hang around too long.
No, because I'm in and out. It has to be.
Yeah,
important.
well, it's not in and out. When we were doing the construction for fucking 5 weeks, So when you're coming in and out thing,
That was the best
we
time
gotta
of my
pace
life.
ourselves.
That was the best time of my life.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
so
back
much
to that
fun.
time, and I was just like, oh man, fuck, I want to go back there, working 8 hours and then working 4
Oh
hours.
God, you did like 2 shifts.
And then dealing with you just being, you're so tolerant and patient during that period.
Well, I was fucking opening a salon. I was there for fucking 18 hours a day, all day, every day.
Yeah.
Knees deep. And I had another job that I had to pretend.
Okay, well, this is not about you.
Oh, I knew you were gonna do that, you fucking son of a bitch.
Okay, so we gotta let them know what the segments are. Okay, so
No, we don't. We don't have to let them know anything.
No?
The segments come as they come, okay? And you're just gonna listen to whatever the fuck we give them. That's all.
Well, I just figured. Well, actually, no. Let's do our sponsorship reads.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
McDonald's.
Well, no.
Oh,
no,
not that one, not yet.
Don't even. I was really worried about stealing from other podcasts because we listen to so many other podcasts. We'll
I'm
start.
not stealing. It was I was
Let's
being sarcastic.
start there.
Because guess how many podcasts we have? I mean, sponsors we have. A whole lot of
we
nothing.
we do, and I will mention them later.
Oh, I have a sponsor.
Don't be fucking
I have a
negative.
sponsor.
Why are you fucking
I
negative?
have a sponsor.
Okay.
It's called Sis Own Hair Salon
Okay, CISO Hair Salon in Jesus
in
Christ.
St. Henry. Check us out.
Yeah,
514-483-4777.
You're really making this podcast local right now.
514-483-4777.
If you want to fly
Call
in
to
from
book.
England. Jesus Christ. Okay, where the fuck was I?
Here. Hello.
No,
What?
I don't know what I was.
I'm making him nervous. I'm doing it on purpose.
Oh yeah, what are our podcasts like? Our favorites? Okay, I obviously listen
Mom's
to
House?
Your Mom's House, so that's why we're not doing a fart mic, even though like
Oh, it would be
we
so
do that
good.
shit on an epic level. We
Yeah.
might bring it in later. Once they get bored with your farts, we'll implicate our farts in this fart Armageddon.
No, it's just one of those things. It's been done, so you just can't do it. But fuck,
No,
that
but
fart
like
bike would
it's
be on
in my
fire.
heart. It's in my heart.
Yeah, it's very us. That
Okay, so we like Your
concept.
Mom's House. I'm a huge Bill Burr fan, so Monday morning, holy fuck.
How do you relate to yourself to Bill Burr? Uh-huh.
We didn't shut the fucking dryer off.
Do you want me? I can go shut it off.
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
be right back.
Fuck. Okay. Mr. Burr. I just want your apple pie recipes. Hey, you play drums. I'm a musician. We should link up because we could jam. I can open for you.
Okay, stop. You sound desperate.
Yeah, I do. And he
Just
doesn't react well to
stop.
desperation.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I smoke
not-
cigars. I'll bring them.
I wasn't telling you to talk to him.
I'm good with babies. You
saying-
have children.
How do you relate to Bill Burr? I didn't say talk to Bill Burr right
We're
now.
fucking we're angry, but we we hug babies and
Yeah, but
shit,
he's-
and we could make some pie.
Yeah, but he's a little bit ahead of you.
And we like extreme shit. He flies helicopters. I fucking merc stages.
Yeah.
So does he. But and I saw him play drums with his fucking band and his like comedy buddies, and
good,
they
no?
fucking kill it. Like
Yeah.
they fucking kill it. Okay, so Bill Burr. Your Mom's House. We're trying not to steal, so let's just tell you the influences. If we accidentally do it, I'm
Can
sorry.
you stop? I'm not afraid to steal. What the fuck?
Well, if you fucking steal,
Consider that a divorce.
Okay, stop. You're gonna ruin it.
no.
Also, next time you make a really good funny, I want to hear some air horn, please. Okay.
Fucking
I'm excited
Tom
for
Segura
that.
thinks he's the king of the drop. Give me a couple months.
Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, we could wait a couple months for that. Sure.
These mics are
I'm
sensitive.
sure our
honey.
listeners really want to wait a couple of months for a proper drop.
Proper drop, fucking.
A proper drop tang. A proper tang.
Okay, so we have segments that we want you to email us, like questions, yada yada, communicate.
Yeah, 'cause we need content.
Because clearly we're not fucking.
Hey, this
talented
is our
enough.
first podcast. We're doing pretty fucking well, I think.
Yeah, and we just murked the first 10 minutes, so we got to keep the ball rolling on some topical shit. So I have a list of things we put together the last time we were together. You were just being a horrible person that night.
Oh yeah.
You were just being
I don't know
horrible.
what you're talking about, but I'm really excited to hear what it is that you're referring to.
Segment number 1 is shitting on an artist because you break it down. Why? Why shitting on an artist?
Shitting on an artist. Okay, well, this is why. Because my lovely boyfriend right here is super talented. Right? Stop. Let me finish my sentence. Super talented kind of guy. But I think you're the type of person that instead of trying to like focus on your own shit and becoming better and being confident, I think you like to shit on other people. That kind of makes you feel better about yourself. I think that's what I think personally. I'm also a firm believer of, not putting other people down just to make yourself feel better. Just kind of step it up yourself.
Is it not like, do I not make sense when I say it? Is it
Sometimes
there's not a point behind it? I'm petty a lot of the times, but
Yeah.
is there not a point?
Sometimes
Often.
sometimes you are, but I think you waste your time a lot of times.
True.
And I think that I think you're jealous. I think you're a little jealous sometimes. That's all. And
No.
I think and the
I don't
whole
get jealous because I have a great life.
the whole the whole mind fuck of it all is that I lost my train of thought. Where's the train wreck?
Well, shitting on an artist. I don't shit on an artist for no reason, because I take art very seriously, like the visual arts, painting. That is, you know what I mean. So like,
Well, you have a little bit of a history, and we're gonna get into that on another podcast for
yeah,
sure.
we'll do that. So shitting on an artist, you'll hear that a lot. Like, Matt, send in your favorite artists, and we'll see if I can shit on them, or if I like them, because we do want to talk about people we do like.
Oh, you know what? I have a
Either
great
or.
idea. We could have people send in their artists, and you could shit on them, and then I can give my opinion, and then we could have a debate. We could have a little debate so that people could see how jealous you are of other artists.
Well, or how well I can shit on them, because
for
I
two.
know my art things. I know my pieces, my Monets and
do
my
you now?
mayonnaise and my Caravaggios. Fucking.
I don't think you're gonna be shitting on Caravaggio.
Sliced ears and beers. Whores doing
I don't think
chores.
anybody's gonna be sending. Guys, by the way, don't send in Caravaggio. We're not gonna be shitting on any fucking.
First, we're not going to shit on any Italians. Second, we're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
shit on any rude boys like Caravaggio.
Yeah.
Because let me give you a history lesson on that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, everyone loves a man that
He
murders
was the
people.
baddest. Okay, he used to write his like graffiti in blood, and this was like during like the sword fighting era. He bought one nice suit and wore it till it fell off of him.
He also murdered people. He murdered people.
Well, he
by the
murdered
way.
a person in a bar fight because he used to get licked up, drink a couple beers,
Right.
eat an avocado,
Yeah.
and then stab motherfuckers. That's just a Saturday night there in Italy.
Okay, so yeah, definitely send in some artists, and I would suggest maybe artists that you actually like, because it's gonna make it a lot more interesting for you. Because then you're gonna get as annoyed as I am when he doesn't like artists that I think are actually really talented. So that's a great idea.
No one-layer stencil, asshole, pussy hole.
Okay, one layered stencil doesn't mean much to many people. How about just whatever fucking medium they use, just send it in.
All right.
All right.
Boom.
Thank you.
Okay, story of the week. What got me angry? Because it is my angry boyfriend, and regardless of my good mood, I'm gonna flip out on an epic level regularly
Yep.
on this. So
No, not on this. He will flip out on a regular level in day-to-day life, and sometimes it's just so ridiculous that I would love to tell
the triggers
the
are
stories,
ridiculous.
and I tell our friends sometimes, and I tell people like I tell your mom, I'll tell your mother about them.
She's well aware.
And I think I've written some of them down so I don't forget them. But like, I think like once a week, you just have this like ridiculous like outburst that just makes me so mad, and I don't even know what to do with
It's
it.
because you're a fucking asshole. Man.
Yeah, I am.
You're just.
I'm just the biggest asshole ever.
So story of the. Do you have a story from this week, or should we just plow through the topics?
We could plow through the topics, but I could for sure.
Do you have a good one for the? Because we just have to spit the good ones at this point. Do you have a dope one that you want to just?
Well, the thing with you is you're well, today I think I prevented a couple because you have insane road rage. Insane road rage. We have a safety word, a safe word.
What's the safe word?
It's banana boat.
Yeah, banana boat. I had
So-
to give her a fucking secret password
It works.
that goes to the deepest recesses of my brain, which stops my
It's-
absolute blackout
works.
rages. I practiced the word banana boat like a dog with a bell
It's his
responding
mantra,
to
yeah.
food.
What's your mantra?
Like if she like I got out of a car a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wait, that
I
was the
about
story,
to
you
break
fucking
this guy's
retard.
fucking glass open, and
Oh,
she
shit,
just
I'm not allowed to say
screams.
retard.
She screams out of the car, "Banana boat!" And it literally like brainwashing. It flicked a switch in
Yeah.
my head, and
Well, I'll just tell the story because we live in a neighborhood where our streets are one ways, and it's one way and it's very small.
it's a
and
ghetto. Someone got murdered on the corner, and we live
Well,
between two
whatever.
crack houses. Really get specific on that.
Yeah, well, yeah, we do. We don't live.
Set
in,
the fucking.
We don't live in the
ambiance.
best
Set
neighborhood.
the table.
We don't live in the best neighborhood, and our streets are small, and this winter has been pretty brutal. And driving and getting out of our parking spot is a nightmare, and getting up the street is a nightmare. And this guy decides he wants to back up, which we think he's just backing up because he needs to
But
just
he's
back up
so
into.
far up the street. He's like 30
Wait.
meters up the street.
Yeah, we think he's just backing up because there's like a specific spot that he needs to be in or a driveway. And then he keeps saying, go, keep backing up. You
So
literally
I
wanted
courteously
No,
back up
yeah.
fucking like 5 car lengths for this asshole.
Yeah, you did, which I was impressed by that. But then he literally wanted you to back up into the boulevard.
Oncoming traffic. 4 lanes. He wanted me to back up so he could pull this illegal maneuver.
And that's when Andrew lost it. Or what's your you're gonna bleep your name out?
We're gonna figure out what my name is.
He's gonna bleep his name out, which I think is ridiculous. But anyway, okay. So he gets out of the car and he's just like, where does this fucking guy want me to go? And I screamed out, banana boat. And you went up to him and you said, where do you want me to go? And you were right. You were right.
I'm going back there. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? He's like, I'm telling you now. And I'm like, this is gonna go one way. And you're going that way.
Yeah.
And so am I.
But
and he
you-
just rolled up his fucking window and drove that fucking way.
But you looked at me with a banana boat trigger, and I know it was
I was ready to fucking
a
ramp
lot
this guy.
less worse than it could have been.
Ding ding.
But
Fuck, because
Consider that a divorce.
but that wasn't that bad though. We have
Yeah.
way worse our stories.
And other segment, questions from friends. So if you know us personally and you could call us out on something, if we tell a fib or a lie on air, email us.
No, that's not what that's for.
What's it for?
We want questions from friends because our friends, our close friends, they love us so much, right, guys? And they are entertained, I think, by us and our dynamic. And I think that they can come up with some pretty fun questions that we can answer for everybody. Like,
How many hemorrhoids does Andrew have?
oh, I know. You know what? We gotta
Does
leave.
Jessica think they're polyps?
We gotta just leave it to them. I trust them. We have very funny and very smart friends, so they're gonna give it. I think they're gonna provide us with some pretty funny questions. Don't you think?
Yes. Email address.
We have the best friends. Our friends are the best. You know who you are.
We'll have the mod.
Yeah, at some point we will.
What's the email address?
It's myangryboyfriendpodcast@gmail.com.
Hold
Oh
on.
yeah, can I do it?
Yeah, do it. Go.
My angry boyfriend podcast@gmail.com. And we're back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Feels so good.
Production value for your non-dollars.
It
Speaking
feels
of dollars,
so good
I
to-
do have to do the sponsorship reads.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what these are. So
We're not sponsored by Mugadio. Kano. That's a shout out in case you do want to sponsor.
oh, I know.
Who knows?
I know what we could do.
We're also not sponsored by Sherry's Berries. If maybe you want to sponsor, because Valentine's Day is coming up, and I just bought a condo, so I'm kind of broke.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what do you want for? Oh, wait, one more sponsorship read. We're also sponsored by marijuana.
It's a non-sponsorship read.
If you got weed and you want to give it to me, cool. Edibles are also acceptable. I might take one in 30 minutes. Well, right now, I should take one now and see if it kicks in by the end.
I've been smoking CBD weed. That's been doing wonders for me.
Fuck yeah, she's an anxious little girl. She's an anxious little girl.
CBD weed, everybody. Only like a teeny bit of THC.
She's got 2%
Calms
THC.
the shit out of me.
16% CBD, and she's a new lady. She can fall asleep. She still does take the Xanax to
Why
go
are
to
we-
sleep, but
No, I don't. Shut up. I don't take pills. But fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say again. The CBD thing.
well, CBD's worked wonders.
Oh yeah, I'm like we're doing sponsorships for people that are not paying us. That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Well,
But it's
if-
okay. I'm still gonna give recommendations, and my CBD weed is just wonderful.
Well, what kind and where do you get it and what's the company?
It's called something polar. Hey, what's it called?
Polar Vortex? I don't
Something
fucking
polar.
know.
I'll bring it up on another podcast. You can get it from our what's it called? CSD.
Fuck, okay.
What is it
I'll
called?
sell you some weed.
What is it called?
Who cares? Fuck.
What is it called?
don't know,
SQDC.
That's,
Yes.
That's the Quebec fucking.
Yeah, but that's where I get my weed from.
Yeah, but tell them the name of the. Oh
Well,
my
I will
god,
tell
the
them
rage
where
is
it's
fucking gonna
from.
bubble, man.
The good thing is that even though the website's super new and everything's sold out, no one buys CBD weed, so you'll always
You'll
have
always
it in stock.
That's why I don't shop there.
I was like, yes, finally I can buy something.
they're like, yeah, we only have 3.5s, and I'm like, what is this fucking high school? 3.5s. I'm like, can I buy an ounce? They're like, you could buy an ounce, but it's 3.5s all the way up. And I'm like, no, you don't know how this fucking works. You know what I mean?
Well, for you, because
Can
you
I get a
have
QP? Can I-
serious dependency on marijuana.
Well, not just that. There's like little I'm just pouring a drink.
Yeah, talk into the mic, son of a bitch.
Talk into the AKG. Oh, another sponsor that we don't have is AKG because they
AKG
made me
mics.
pay for the microphones. They're great microphones and earphones.
Oh, another non-sponsor of Avaleda wine.
Yeah, Avaleda wine.
Cheers, hun.
Yeah, the best $10 bottle around.
$10 and like
And-
90 cents.
And if you shop at the SAQ, which is another Quebecois shout out, they're not sponsoring us, but they should because we drink a lot
But that's
of
also
fucking liquor.
one other non-sponsor of ours. Yep,
Liquor. The liquor.
as a coworker.
Okay, other segment is how to calm an angry man.
Oh God, that we got to be specific for
Well,
that.
you just covered one, banana boat. Have a trigger word that tells your boyfriend, I will break up with you if you fucking do this.
No, you never. Okay, you don't know shit about shit.
I've taken many shits. I know about it.
The last thing you want to hear is that I'll break up with you. That's, I spoke to your mother the other day, and I was telling her how you were driving, how you were driving me a little bit crazy, and so she spoke to you. I think it was like she saw you the day after, or a couple of days after, and then when I saw her, she's like, I asked Andrew. I said, are you driving Jessica crazy? And you said, what? She doesn't love me anymore? She wants to break up with me? And she's like, no, not really. I don't think that's a
'Cause
good
it's-
trigger
it's-
for
it's-
you.
It's going to be a Kentucky divorce.
What is that?
I made it
mean?
up at work and they believed me like it was a thing.
No, what does it mean?
It's like when your wife wants to divorce you, but you bury her in the backyard. That's a Kentucky divorce. Yeah, you're welcome. So hashtag Kentucky divorce, my angry boyfriend. How to calm an
When
angry
your
man.
wife wants to divorce you and you bury her in the backyard.
It's a Kentucky divorce. Yeah, I made that
Noted.
up over chicken and waffles yesterday. We're also gonna have a segment called "How to Say I'm Sorry" because I have to do it a lot.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Well, you don't do it a lot.
Well, they're always quick apologies, so we're gonna breeze through this.
Yeah.
Then there's the Chronic Chronicles, weed stories.
Yeah.
This week, I took an edible on the way home from work. It's not it wasn't my usual edibles, so I didn't know how strong it was.
Did you take it at work, or we're not allowed to say that on air?
Well, I took it when I left work. And I was like, I want to play a game.
Yeah.
How high can I get before I get home? When is this going to kick in? So I get home, it doesn't kick in.
Super safe game, guys. Everyone should try it.
I smoked 2 joints on the couch, and then it kicked in so
yeah, you
hard.
were fucked up.
It was like I was back in high school, and I think I'm gonna barf on
Yeah.
weed,
You were
which
gonna-
hasn't happened.
You were gonna be sick.
I was like, and you were like trying to I was like, babe, I just need
I
your
was trying
support.
to nurture you. I was trying to help you because I don't want you to get sick off of weed. Out of all things, I've never seen
Anyways,
that before.
It wasn't my usual edible. Anyways, so there's the Chronic Chronicles. We're also foodies. We're gonna have a fucking food.
Can we talk about what we made tonight?
Well, what we make regularly. We've been rocking the fucking sous vides lately.
Yeah, but tonight I made a creamy herb chicken.
Yeah, with nothing else.
And it
was like the main addition.
no veggies. It was kind of a little, it was a little rich and a little too proteiny.
I think you got caught up in the Your Mom's House podcast and you forgot to make vegetables.
Yeah, maybe.
So Tom, you owe me a fucking dinner.
But yeah, I don't know if that's lame, but I don't really give a fuck because we're gonna talk about whatever we want to, but we will talk a little bit about the food that we make because it's one of the little things, the few things that make us really happy in our lives.
Yeah, we get the
It's
luxurious
cooking.
with the food. She doesn't let me in the kitchen
No,
anymore,
you just
even
cut
though
the
I
onions.
chefed for 2 years. She doesn't let me do anything. She's like, you cut the onions
Yeah.
and the garlic.
Yeah,
so
just the onions and the garlic.
my knife game's still on point, but I couldn't saute you or braise a
No,
motherfucking thing.
he's-
Although I am the barbecue rib champion.
Yeah, you could do that, but that's about it.
Like I could be a North American
Sure,
rib champion.
sure.
For sure.
Sure.
If I could really just focus on my rib life.
It's getting better.
If I can quit my job and just focus on ribs, I think I can
You could
rock
be
it.
someone.
Do you know there's an ex-Black Panther who has a barbecue book out? I think it's Bobby Seale. Bobby Seale's Barbecue. I think there's one fucking Black
Is it like
Panther
a
with a barbecue
roadside
book out.
barbecue thing?
I don't know. How do you go from the Black Panthers to
I can
to
see
barbecue
exactly
sauce?
how you get from that to that. Are you
Hey,
kidding
man.
me?
Respect if you're getting some dolo.
That makes perfect sense to me. Good for him, man.
So we're cooking. Also, ask Andrew's mom. Ask Mary.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that one. She's like doesn't even know that we're doing
let's
this.
do the drop. Let's do her drop. The Ask Mary. Just go ahead.
What? Oh, this.
Ask Mary.
Okay,
Whatever.
that
Okay.
was your drop. You can't fucking
Hold on.
push.
Ask Mary how many gray hairs she has on her head that she blames on me on a constant basis. Every hair on my
That's
head.
not a good start to asking Mary anything.
Well, I have to fucking trigger her so she's both honest and flagrantly violent with her words.
Yeah, she's quite the firecracker.
Yeah, wait. But it's not just.
But she doesn't even know that we're doing this right now.
There's been worse surprises in her life with me.
This is gonna be good.
No, but she's a character that I wouldn't bring her on for no reason. Like she will fuck up your day. It's gonna be great. Moving on.
I always said she could fucking take over the world. That woman.
She is so gangster. Like I'll just give you one story out of 100 per year because she just corrects shit.
Yeah.
Like at a gangster level, okay?
Yeah.
Like one phone call type shit.
Yeah.
I went to the dealership because none of my doors opened, okay? We're in the dead of winter here in Quebec.
Oh, let's talk about that's a story. That's a fucking story of the week.
I guess it should be precursor because like none of my doors open, okay? I have
Yeah, but it's just so crazy how that happened where it went from it was really cold and your door handle wouldn't open the door. And then my door handle, the passenger seat was wonky. And then we went to Future Shop and we were doing a shit ton of Christmas shopping and our car was full of boxes. And all of a sudden, none of the doors opened and your trunk wouldn't close. So I had to crawl into the back seat and hold the trunk down while you're screaming and yelling. And you don't understand the concept of driving slow because it's dangerous. You're in your head, you need to gun it and make it quick so it could be over. So I'm just holding down all the fucking gifts and freaking out and like trying to fucking just trying to like just slow down. It'll be better if you slow down. Anywho.
Okay, so none of the doors open, okay? Like if a fire breaks out in the car,
I would
Jess
die.
is dead.
Yeah, I would
Okay?
die.
And I would have spent so much time
I would
getting
have
out of
to
the
break.
car.
I would have to break a window with my feet and crawl and out of the
We
window.
both know that's not happening. You're dead. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The only thing that opens is the 2 back doors from the outside and the hitch, like whenever it wants to. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I have to fix this. Okay. It is incredibly frustrating. So I drive to the Nissan dealership because I'm done with those little garages. They just fuck you. They just fuck you raw dog. Like,
Consider that a divorce.
oh my
Hey,
God.
you need another drop, man.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
Another one.
I have to figure it out.
You loser.
So I drive, just gangster mother. Okay.
Yeah.
So fucking, I drive into the Nissan dealership and they take my car and I get a phone call and they're like, well, it's going to be like fucking $700 and we got to do this, we got to do that. And then I'm like, okay, do whatever you want and just fix it because it's got to get fixed.
Yeah, but no, because they first they were gonna fix it, and then they drove you home because you had no car, right?
They drove me
you
home.
had to wait.
Yeah.
So as he leaves, you called your mom, and your mom made some phone calls.
Because yeah, she works for a fucking pharmaceutical company, but she run the car fleet of like 500 cars.
So that's
or
her
whatever.
connection with.
So they were
Nissan.
all Nissans. So she fucking makes a call to her hookup, and
And then what happens when you come back from your ride?
he fucking comes up to me. He's like, "You didn't have to do that. There's been a managerial escalation on this. I would have treated you the same as everybody else. I give good service."
And he charged you like $100.
And he was like, "Okay, well, all it's gonna be is 1 hour labor and no parts." And I'm like,
Whatever he says is bullshit, because you would have went back there and it would have been like $600 because it's a couple $100
But
per
I
door.
didn't even make a big deal out of it. My mom's like, "So how is it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm just hanging out here." She's like, "What are they doing?" And I was like, "They say they can't do anything right now. It's just because of the cold." And I was like, and then they were like,
She's like, oh yeah,
And then,
oh yeah.
then they were
Okay.
like, "We can fix it, but for this much." And she was like, "That makes no sense." And when there's no sense in the equation,
Because it doesn't make sense.
she's good at
How do you buy a car? Where all the freaking door handles all freeze up? Like,
Point being, like, it was such a 180 for this guy. It went from like 5-6 bills to like just 1 hour labor, everything fucking fixed and perfect, and like it happens often where she just corrects shit. It's fucking.
Well,
It's gonna be funny. Okay, so enough of my mother because that's whack. It's not okay. Mhm.
it's not whack. It's pretty funny, and I really look forward to an episode where we can talk to your mother. That's gonna be hilarious. Because I don't know how you came from that woman.
Or that man.
That woman
That I don't know why that woman had that man, and that man
was you.
was me. And then there was a man in my life, which was my daddy man. And that daddy man was bad. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Clearly we need more shots or a martini.
Can I get us a shot?
Well, do you feel like making a martini? Or you just want to?
Hey, we're gonna do a little non-commercial, non-promotion break right now. We'll be right back.
I'm not pausing shit.
You gotta pause it.
Why are you making drinks?
Yes, pause it. We'll be right back, guys.
My angry boyfriend.
That,
God, that's fucking loud.
da. We're back and we made martinis.
Yeah. Cheers, big ears with
Cheers,
queers that do
yes.
jeers
Son
with
of a
fears
bitch.
and tears.
It's good. Salty. Salty.
Seemingly salty sailors, scintillating, same-sex, soiled sandwiches, scintillating. Fuck, it's not a good day today.
It's okay. You did good. You got like 6 in a row.
Sometimes you can get 30 in a row, and the paragraph makes fucking sense.
All of time and space stops when you do that. You just
hit that little fucking. Oh, when things work out, they work out in a good way.
yeah, man. That's life, bruh. Right? I think that's life. I think so.
Oh God.
You're gonna have to. Hey.
Okay.
Consider that a divorce.
Stop. I don't want to hear that fucking thing one more time.
I'll get you another one. Hold on. Well, you talk about something.
Oh, he's literally going out and getting one right now. Talk about something. I can't believe you're putting. Are you like? Do you have a? Yeah. Well, why didn't you play your little song there for everybody?
Hold on.
You know, your son looks like a fag to me. You better get married again, because he's going to wind up with somebody's cock in his mouth before he can say Jack Robinson.
Hey, can you?
That's my father right there.
You know, your son looks like a fag to me. You better get married again, because he's going to wind up with somebody's cock in his mouth before he can say Jack Robinson.
It's your dad in a nutshell.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Well, one thing we did for that guy.
That explains a lot. Hey, didn't you make a song with that chick? That sample?
Yeah, oh man.
Can you play it?
I will play it at the end of this podcast.
You promise?
Yeah, but I did load up some samples that we could play.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
already in here. We won't have to fucking stop it. We're just gonna drag and drop it. Hold on, because this is whack ghetto. I haven't had it figured out. But listen to this chick and what is happening. What is happening to babies in Jamaica? That's what I want to know.
I don't think this is in Jamaica, but okay.
Okay, well, I might have to. It doesn't let me fucking drag and drop it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay, we could save that for another time because that's like.
Well, no,
it was kind of like.
Well, let's play it. Hold on. We're just gonna pause the recording for a fucking second.
Okay.
And is it back? I think so. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Here it is.
Baby can't catch meningitis. And shit water and gully water. She flood out to with her baby, nice, pretty, clean skin baby them. Flood out, not a pimples, mosquito bite, nothing. The baby them could have been drowned in. Two baby there, they don't look good. The baby them get meningitis.
You been gonna get meningitis?
Baby, not get meningitis. Pretty brown thing, skin thing. I'm like,
Okay, wait,
Jesus.
continue because there's more.
Well, the 30 grand, 10 grand, 5 grand, 30 grand.
The name brand.
Fuck, the whole thing is
You have
just...
to play the whole thing, you dum dum.
Okay, hold on.
Jeez.
Listen to how ridiculous she gets here. Like she wants, I think she wants restitution for like a flood or something, and this is her telling the government what she wants now after that beautiful baby.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's like the baby got meningitis. Hold on.
30 grand bed in there, no 30 grand dresser. I know 30 grand fridge, I know 30 grand rat nut. I know 30 grand, I know 10 grand, night table, touch lamp.
Hold on. Night table, touch lamp. Like her idea of luxury is a fucking touch lamp.
She's not a 30 grand.
She wants a
she's
30
not a 10 grand.
No, she wants a 30 grand dresser, a 30 grand rat nap or whatever the fuck that is, and then she's like touch lamp. I'm like touch
fuck.
lamp. Okay, cool.
What one does not even ever really seek a touch lamp. I didn't think that was a very luxurious thing.
Fuck, I don't know.
Can you play the rest, please?
We need justice, real justice we need. Justice we need.
It's like
I don't want to be mean because like I feel bad because she's probably suffering and she's going through some shit.
They are. I'm not chatting shit.
Come look again.
But
Can you play the whole thing, please?
It's 7 minutes long. I had to cut
Play
out
the whole thing. Oh, you don't have the whole 7 minutes.
Well, I do have it, but we're not gonna sit through 7 minutes of that.
Yeah,
shit.
but I wanted to hear the name brand. That was the flavor of the week.
But you're gonna hear it in the song at the end of the podcast because I took all those.
You're
Jamaicans.
gonna play the song.
Yeah, I just want to give them context, baby.
Capiche. Gotcha.
Fuck, man, I need a stick just to
We gotta-
whack you from across this fucking table
we need
to wake
communication, bruh. That's what we need.
you up. Communication.
Can you put that reverb thing on?
Sha-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na.
Communication.
We have none. Okay, so we got a couple more topics to go through of what we're doing basically from week to week. We're not doing all of them every week, but we'll email us and we're gonna do whatever the fuck.
Well,
you email us.
we're building like what we're gonna do and our content. We're just kind of, we're
not angry yet.
we're not angry. Well,
We're not.
no, we're not angry right now.
I'm trying to get pissed off, but I can't.
No,
'cause we're
you
in a
can't.
phenomenal
No, this is the issue with this is the thing, is that I want to do this podcast with you because I want to talk about that stuff. But if you fucking think for a second that I'm gonna sit here and listen to you actually get angry, nah, bruh, not happening.
mood. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go through the history of the artistry later on, like you mentioned before.
Yeah, we at some point we're gonna talk a little bit about Andrew's history, and
Because it's weird when you say musician, painter, all these things are like, yeah, that's okay. You have your toe in fucking crazy, stupid ass pies. So we'll make it make sense for everybody. Moving on. Why did we say this? Andrew's embarrassing soft side.
yeah, because you're a little softy.
I don't like that, but the
You're a
next
little-
one, the next line
You're a
was
little, babe. You're like a little nectarine, honey. A little
a nectarine.
yeah.
That's good. But I like what's below that line. What makes Andrew cry? Which is not what you think, because it's often some stupid shit.
No, anything that involves animals, any injustice to an animal, oof, you better not show him.
Like Bambi.
Disney movies,
any,
essentially.
Any fucking Disney movie, like that's not for children, because in every Disney movie there's that scene.
Oh, I know what else. The first dance at a friend's wedding. The first dance will make you
Don't
cry.
talk about that.
I just gone done did it. So
Because I just see all our future happy moments
he
flash before me.
turns around.
You know, when I watch other people that are gonna get divorced in 4 years dance at their wedding,
no,
it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
I thought you said you were projecting it on us. Is that you looking
Well,
at us?
we're gonna last, man.
So you're not really
Because
crying.
I'll fucking Kentucky divorce you.
Well, I guess
This episode is called Kentucky
will
Divorce.
last until I'm dead.
This
in a
episode is called the Kentucky Divorce.
Kentucky divorce. All right. Ooh. Was that a drop?
That's one of our many drops.
Holy shit! It sounded like I don't know.
Like
even know.
Windows fucking reloading.
Yes, I thought it was one of your fucking programs uploading.
Okay. So what makes Andrew cry? Which like it could be Oprah Winfrey to.
No. I can be like spot on specific with what you cry, and I will keep track. I'll keep hold of it, and I'll let all y'all know.
Maybe you guys can send me movies that will make me cry, so I can.
No,
get upset with you.
don't, because then they're gonna send you like suffering animals.
Well, then it's gonna be like fucking.
Oh no!
Jane,
Unless
Silent Bob, where I take their name
Oh,
on the internet.
I have an idea.
Do you talk over me on a
Yes.
consistent fucking basis today, or what?
I do right now. This is what they could do.
Fucking big ragu. Over
They
here.
could send you videos, okay? And I'm not talking about like sad animals. Don't do that. We won't even watch it. We won't watch it. But send us some kind of like really sentimental shit, and I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna watch his face.
Cry, and we'll get video of this actually. Okay?
Yeah, and I'll
This
post
is a
it on
good idea.
Instagram.
But like veterans, okay, this is what really gets me. Veterans returning home to their dogs.
Yeah.
You want to get me bawling
Oh,
like
yeah.
a fucking pussy
Yeah.
Just get one American, Canadian soul, whoever returning home from war to their dogs. And
Yeah,
it's a fucking tear.
I'm
factory.
gonna play it. I'm gonna watch and see. We're gonna see if because he can't.
We can have fun with that.
Because-
Dave's gonna love to film that.
Because you can't hold it in. You can't. You
It's
have no
impossible.
control.
My dad used to get pissed off because like when I would get berated at the table, I would always cry whether I was in like a bad mood or not. It would just come out.
Me too,
like tears
honey.
would.
Me too.
No, but I would be like perfectly fine. The
know.
tears would just flow. Like, oh, those crocodile tears, and I'm like, listen, I've never been able to stop my tears, and I like that shit.
Yeah, me
so
too.
whatever. My body's like, get that out. Have a nice fucking day.
Yeah, and let's see. We're gonna do that. So you guys send in some really some really sentimental shit.
And,
That's gonna be fun.
Also, subtext to the soft side, Andrew and babies.
Mm.
Because I'm having a bad time all the time, but you put some baby feet or a baby face in the equation,
Yeah, that's your.
I'm in a good fucking mood.
Oh yeah.
I'll change a shitty rat nap with a tardigrade baby and a tardig.
We should talk about my niece when she had a fever.
Oh shit. Okay, here's a good.
If
Okay,
you want to talk about
let's
Andrews and babies,
Okay, well, let's do it because we do have a good story.
because this
for
is a
Andrews
good
and
baby story.
Fucking okay. So
I have a niece, right?
yeah, Emma.
She's she was, I think when we babysat her, she was probably a little older than 1.
About yeah.
And my brother and his girlfriend wanted to go out on a little date night. And I told Andrew, we're going to babysit.
They wanted to fuck in the bar.
And Andrew said, no problem, because he loves babies. So we babysat her together. And turns out Emma had...
We show up and their parents are like, by the way, she has a fucking fever.
Yeah, she's sick. Bye.
Bye, we're going to go
But
fucking the bar.
I don't think they didn't know like the extent of it, I don't think. But so the night goes on and we're trying to get, at some point, that it's her bedtime. She's got to go to bed. And
She threw up, and I thought it was because of her fever.
She just barfed, and she was looking at us like, help me. So at this point, I had pushed it far enough to know that it's time to call my brother or text him. And I explained the situation, and Tasha, or my sister-in-law, calls, and Andrew answers the phone. He's talking to her while I'm changing Emma's barfy pajamas into some clean pajamas.
Her barfy rat nap.
And Tasha says,
on the 30 grand dresser.
This is what you got to do. You got to take her thermometer and you got to put it in her ass. And Andrew's like,
hold on. Okay, because hold on. I'm like, she's like, take her temperature, and I'm like, okay, this is the 21st century. I'm like, there's got to be
it's not a laser beam that just measures.
Like, it's got to be like a laser or something modern or what, because I feel what's coming. And she's like, I'm like, where's the thermometer? She's like, bottom drawer. I'm like, bottom drawer fucking where? I don't live here. She's
Well,
like,
I got you the thermometer.
Okay, so I find the thermometer, and evidently when I find the thermometer, it's not some NASA shit. It is some fucking 19.
Yeah.
Well, it's digital.
Same old.
It's digital, but I know where it's going.
Yeah.
So she's like, okay, you found the thermometer? I'm like, yeah, cool. And I'm like, now what? She's like, well, put it in her ass. And then I'm like, do I fucking spit on it? Do I fucking what? Is there
What do I
some
do?
like what? And she's just lying there because she's a good little girl, right? Even though she's having a bad time. And I look at her and I'm holding it, and I swear to fucking God, she looks at me dead in the eyes and she just rolls over and giggles and maintains eye contact.
She likes it apparently.
She knows. I'm like, okay, way to make it awkward. First
That
of all,
is so weird.
and I'm like, okay, here you go. And this is weird. I'm like, there's no lube, nothing. I'm trying to be sympathetic, right? And I'm just like, so I'm just trying to like work it in with whatever experience I have with buttholes,
which is none.
So I'm like trying to like work it in, and she's just smiling at me.
She did a little like, when you like you flip your leg over and you do a little.
It was sultry.
Hi.
It was sultry. It was like it was like a burlesque show.
And you came to me and you were like, she liked it.
No, not even that. It was like it was like nothing for her. Like she made it easy on me to do it. You know what I mean? And like, but it was
surprising. It was definitely
what
surprising.
was awkward is how easy she made it, because it wasn't that typical crying baby scenario.
It's funny because she is my niece, but like I totally would not want to have been the one that had to put a thermometer up her butthole.
So anyways,
especially since we don't have children yet, right? So it's not like this is not like
Oscar.
This isn't we have a dog, right? Like we don't. This is not like a thing where we're like, oh, our tiny human being that we made needs a thermometer put up her butthole, and it's just what we're gonna do right now. So Andrew fucking stepped up. You stepped up, but the funny part is, it's just that the way she reacted, where she was just like,
it threw me off.
Yeah, you were traumatized.
I was like, what's going through your fucking brain, kid? Okay. So and then I was like, yeah, it's 101. She's fucking sick. She's
she
like,
definitely
yeah,
had a fever.
Yeah, we'll be back after the next 3 pints. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, they
So I had like snots all over me. I like that shit though. Whatever.
She was great. She was such a good sick baby. Like she was suffering, and she kept like, you know when you're sick, you don't feel well, you keep like you fidget and you're just like, ugh, I'm so uncomfortable.
Well, one thing I do when I'm sick is ask complete strangers to stick thermometers up my asshole.
Yeah, I gotta go out and look for them.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking wow. Okay. So after that,
That's Andrew with babies.
Word combos, wombos. Okay, everyone's well aware of word combinations, wombinations.
May I give an example?
Yes, go right ahead.
The episode of Seinfeld where Elaine is dating this like super cute like dumb guy, and what do they call him?
I don't know.
It's wait, hold on. A mimbo. It's a man bimbo. Yeah.
Okay,
Mimbo.
well, that's not creative or fucking funny, but we
It
do
is,
it.
no, but that's an example of what a fucking wombo is.
Okay, well, table plant, a tant.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
And sometimes,
mixer computer, a compixer.
yeah, but sometimes you can't wombo things.
It's usually when they're so like, okay, whatever. Yeah, you can't wombo certain things.
There are things that are not wombo.
But well, we're gonna come through with our most impressive wombos, or they might just occur naturally.
yeah,
because
because everybody really fucking wants to hear our wombos. But you know what? Maybe you do.
Okay, and then I think a good one is gonna be when Andrew admits he's fucking wrong.
Oh, well, I think that will be pretty fucking often.
It's not often because you whores are never right. What's the email address?
Go fuck your mother at gmail.com. That's what it is.
Okay, I'm just trying to get emails right away.
You whores. You're never right. You whores.
I was getting my hair cut today by my whore hairdresser of a girlfriend. And I have this shirt on that shrunk in the wash. And it's a belly shirt at this point.
First of all, your
clearly
pants were hanging down along with your underwear.
That's not the issue.
And you had a fucking halter top on, practically.
I'm trying to bring back the male halter top.
No, what
I
you're
don't want to
doing...
be judged for my body.
Listen
okay?
to me. When you go out of the house...
Hashtag go fuck yourself
If-
too, as well.
Listen.
Go fuck yourself as well.
Listen, if you're going to come and get your hair cut...
Me also.
If you're going to come and get your hair cut, fucking... And you're the owner's husband, boyfriend...
That was a Freudian slip of a
Dress-
husband, eh?
dress-
Fucking- Fuck off.
Dress the part, hubby. Dress the part. Put on a nice collared shirt. You showed up looking like a fucking rag doll today.
I don't like to be body shaped like that.
No
And
one's
I
body
would-
shaming you.
I would
We're
like-
clothes
I would
outfit
like
shaming
all the
you.
social justice warriors on a white horse to just swoop in and fucking have my
Took your-
back on this and email the following email address.
Yeah. I was gonna say your mom's house podcast.
See, I told them we were gonna steal some shit.
Sorry, my bad.
So they're gonna
Okay,
email.
go again. My angry boyfriend
At gmail.com.
Nice.
Nice. I just want to take a sip of my martini.
Yeah, it's delicious. Thank you. You're the martini maker.
Okay, perfect martini. What's the ratio for a single martini? You're doing 1 ounce of vodka, 1 1/2 ounce of vermouth, and if you want it dirty like we like it, you do just under 1 ounce of fucking olive juice.
But that's for one No.
That's
no,
one
no.
martini. That's for one martini.
Not under an ounce. It's like under half
Lots
an
of
ounce.
ice and a short, violent shake, just like you want to kill a baby.
You don't want to shake for too long.
No, because then
A couple of good ones.
Because then the neighbors might hear.
Well, our neighbor will hear 'cause she's a fucking crazy,
That's a
lonely
Kentucky abortion.
woman. A Kentucky abortion?
Yeah, a baby shake.
Okay, honey. I think
No, I don't know. I don't have the timer. Can you find my cell phone somewhere?
yeah, but I turned the timer off when I took your cell phone earlier.
Why the fuck do I have immigrant guilt and glory on this list of segments?
Oh, I know why. But we can't.
What the fuck?
Guys, coming soon. Immigrant guilt. I don't know about the glory. Oh, the glory. Yeah, I do know why the glory.
Immigrant guilt and glory.
I know exactly why, and it will be on our next not our next podcast, but it's to come.
And then there's dreams, aspirations, and manipulations, and DANM are circled. So damn.
DAMN.
It's an acronym. It's an acronym.
Oh, okay. Right.
It's an acronym.
Can you say it again?
Dreams, aspirations, and manifestations.
Okay, that's
that
my
sounds
part.
like some hippie shit
Yeah,
that you like.
that's me. That's where I come in.
She's our local Joe Rogan.
Listen.
Also a podcast we listen to and might reference.
Oh yeah, how can we
insatiably.
not talk about that? But anyways, that's my little part, and I will come in when
I
needed.
just smoked that
What?
filter.
Oh yeah, you looked like you were suffering there. Anyways, that's a little bit of a Jesse segment, and that will come in when in due time.
And all Jesse's segments are technically just going to sound like this.
Like what? I complete you, man.
You complete me. These mics are so fresh. You just want to do that ASMR shit.
Yeah. No, don't do it. Ugh. Stop it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up this one.
No, I need to know the time because we need to do a solid hour. What the fuck is
we
this
did a
giving up
solid
shit?
hour.
We're probably close, but I still want confirmation.
Sorry, guys.
All right, at the end of the podcast, we're going to
Yeah.
play a little tune.
We still have the song to play. Let's play that song.
We're going to play the song, but every week, like, because I do produce music, so send us samples, send us, like, clips that you want songs made out of. Send
And
us
Andrew
your
will make
songs.
it.
If you do a remix, I'll remix your remix. We'll play it
We're
together.
gonna have fun.
We're going to have some fun together. Okay, so fucking myangryboyfriendpodcast.com./org. We don't have a .com, so don't go there.
We do.
Do we? Did oh.
No, we don't. We don't have a website.
No, but the Insta is at My Angry Boyfriend Podcast.
No, the Instagram is at My Angry Boyfriend. You
At
could
My Angry
email
Boyfriend.
us at myangryboyfriend@gmail.com. We will have
Oh
a
no, no, the Gmail isn't My Angry Boyfriend Podcast.
podcast at gmail.com.
Re-fucking do it, you silly little slut.
Okay.
I want to ask you a bunch of
So
questions.
the Instagram is at My Angry Boyfriend. And our
that wasn't
email-
English.
The Instagram is at My Angry Boyfriend. The email is myangryboyfriendpodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up. Send us whatever you want. Samples, clips, anything funny, whatever, or questions, opinions. You could tell my boyfriend he's a fucking asshole. That would be great because that's really going to fucking stir him
I
up.
haven't seen it yet.
Tell him he's a big fucking
Calm Day, episode 1.
moron idiot. That will
Yeah,
get things
you don't
going.
want to do that because I'll fuck your whole day up verbally.
No, he won't. He's gonna make a good
All right.
podcast,
Well,
send it.
big respect. Thank you for listening to the first episode of My Angry Boyfriend. Huge respect. Hands up for this one. Big ups to my girlfriend, Jessie.
And let's listen to this song.
And yeah, I guess I'm Andrew. Reggie, 1 ton. We haven't decided yet.
Love you, babe.
You are listening to the soothing sounds of My Angry Boyfriend.
Name brand furniture, name brand bed, and name brand car. Name brand furniture, name brand bed, name brand car. Name brand car. Every them can manage this. 30 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. Them need to go to hospital. 30 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. Don't be every day, they don't look good. 30 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. Mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. 30 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. Come look again. Name brand furniture. Name brand bed. Name brand car. Name brand car. Every them can manage this. Name brand furniture. Name brand bed. Name brand car. Name brand car. Every them can manage this. We need justice. Real justice we need. Justice we need.